Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel and I'm an elementary music teacher in East Tennessee. And welcome to the first week of school. This is actually the second day of school. I wasn't able to vlog yesterday because I have a student teacher, and in order to protect their privacy, I'm waiting. I'm doing this, like, obviously it's before my contract hours start. But also I was kind of getting them set up and signed into the office and that kind of thing. So yesterday was the first day and it went great. Our schedule was kind of strange yesterday. We don't have kindergarten or pre-K the first week of school because they have a staggered schedule. And so since their classes are in the afternoon, we don't see them that first week. So our schedule was kind of funky. It will be all week because of that. So I am excited to kind of show you what we're doing this week. Obviously it's a lot of first week stuff. Rules and procedures, going over flexible seating. I am excited to have my flexible seating back out after last year because obviously last year we weren't able to do that. And then with my big kids, I'm doing a new game that I learned from a teacher in my district, and I'm really excited about that. They loved it yesterday. So I'll tell you about that later. And then I'm doing with K2, which, like I said, kindergarten and pre-K, they'll do that next week because I won't see them this week. So technically first and second, I'm doing the picture book All Are Welcome, and we're doing a little bit of body percussion with that and kind of just getting back in the groove of music class. So I'll probably talk to you after school today. I have a lot of stuff that I need to get done this morning, so I'm probably going to hop on my computer and try to get some stuff done, and then I'll check back in with you this afternoon and maybe I can show you or tell you about that new game. Okay, so I'll check back in with you later. As we made it to the end of day 2. Today has been a pretty eventful day. You can see that my computer is turned around here. First class this morning, my projector broke. This is the second time it's happened. It happened right before the end of school last year. There were like 2 days left and it broke. It was overheating. So I had to put in a ticket for that. So what I've been doing this week is a lot of rules and procedures, and I made videos for them so that I wouldn't have to say them over and over again and lose my voice. And so I've just been showing them, they're like 2-minute videos of just me talking about the rules for the classroom, or talking about our flexible seating or whatever it might be. And since my projector broke, the kids have had to watch them from my computer. Now, luckily they're still hooked up to the speakers, so it's loud enough and whatever. So we're just rolling with the punches here. So I put in a work order for my projectors. Hopefully they'll be able to come fix it this week, but it is what it is. So I thought I'd quickly take you through what we're doing this week. Like I said, we're doing rules and procedures with everyone, and just going through, I have 3 main rules in my classroom. Respect the teacher, respect each other, and respect our classroom. I find that it's easiest to do that way, and pretty much everything falls under that. So we go over that and we talk about how we can be respectful to our teacher, how we can be respectful to each other, that kind of thing. And then I'm also going back over flexible seating expectations. Last year we did not use any flexible seating. At the end of last year, I was able to get my tables back out, but just tables, not rugs, pillows, yoga mats, all that kind of stuff. So since a lot of my kids, and especially if we have new kids coming in, since they haven't used the flexible seating, then I wanted to kind of go over those expectations again, even if they've been here for a while, just to kind of remember about how we use them properly and where to put them back and stuff like that. So for some of our classes have had time at the end after we go over stuff and talk about things. Some have not. For K2, what we're doing is, and I have it stacked up here, I'll move this stuff. We're doing this book, and I have the sleeve taken off, but this is All Are Welcome. Oh, that's upside down. This book is called All Are Welcome. I'm sure you've seen this. I have the cover off of it, but we're doing this book for my K2 friends. And what we're doing is, if you've read this book before, it's very repetitive. So it's like a little rhyming phrase, and at the end of each page it says, all are welcome here. So we're doing a little body percussion with that, where we do pat, pat, clap, clap, snap, rest. So all are welcome here, rest. All are welcome here, rest. So just getting them kind of back into the groove of doing some music and stuff like that. Next week, what I think I'm going to do is, well, for the classes that haven't gotten to read this week, we'll read it next week and do that. For those that have already learned the body percussion, I think what I'm going to do is make an ABA kind of thing, where they do, the A section is the all are welcome here, and then their B section, I think what I'm going to do is do names. So go around the room and be like, Johnny, rest, rest, Susie, rest, rest, whatever. And just kind of do a little, getting them back into the groove of steady beat and, working together, stuff like that. So that is for my K2 friends. That's what we're doing this week, if we have time. And then my 3-5 friends are doing a brand new game that I learned about. I actually learned about it last year, but I wasn't really doing some of these singing games and stuff like that. So this game's called Pass the Beat Around the Room. So the kids stand in a big circle. I don't have a space in my classroom for a circle because my classroom is not really built for that. So what we do is we just stand around the room, like around where the tables are and stuff, and make a circle. It's not a perfect circle, but it's a circle. And what you do is you go around and each person says a different word or syllable. So it's like pass the beat around the room, shh, pass the beat, and it keeps repeating. So you have to say the right word or syllable, and yes, you do separate round into two people instead of just one person. You have to say the right word or syllable, or the rest, the shh. And I don't have them say shh, I just have them have a rest, and the next person's supposed to start. And if you mess up, then you're out, right? And we'll start over. And then some of the classes have gotten to this, and some of them have not, where we start making it a little more complicated. So we'll say, okay, well, this time we're going to, instead of saying room, we're going to snap. So pass the beat around the, pass the beat. And that makes it harder, right? And it's just kind of a little fun extra time activity that I learned about from a colleague. So I'm teaching it to them this week and next, and then it'll be something that we can pull out later in the year, like, oh, hey, we've got like 5 minutes before we need to line up. Let's play Pass the Beat Around the Room. And so far the kids have really been loving it. So that's been a lot of fun. So yeah, today went great. Carline is hard at the beginning of the year. It's just, there's a lot of kids, and some of them have forgotten how to do it, or we have kids that have transferred in that don't know our process and stuff like that. So it takes a little while, but it was better today. So that's good. So we survived day 2. I have been working a lot today. During my planning, I worked a lot on getting my long range planning done, like my scope and sequence. And there's a fantastic resource from a friend of mine, Jessie, and I'll make sure to link this down below so you can grab it. But she has a fabulous resource on long range planning, where she has how she plans out her scope and sequence, and like her curriculum map for the year. And so today I've been looking at what I did last year, and of course most of it's staying the same, but just tweaking a few things and getting some lessons planned, like for August. I really want to get like my lessons in line for the next few weeks, so that my student teacher can know what to expect and know what they're going to be teaching. So that is what I've been really trying to get done today. So yeah, overall today went pretty well. I'm going to stop rambling now, and hopefully I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Wednesday of the first week of school, so day 3. Also, I'm sorry for the air vent. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but it's insanely loud. So today is a long day for me. We have, our related arts team has what we call skinny planning. It's like a shortened planning that's common between all of us, and that's the only planning we have today. So I have a feeling at the end of the day, I'm going to be feeling it today. So I talked to you yesterday about how I was working on my scope and sequence and like curriculum map from my friend Jessie, the template that she has. I'm hoping to show you that later. I think I'm just going to do like a screen recording and show you. But before my student teacher gets here, I wanted to ask you guys a question. I had a teacher last year who gave me a bunch of flexible seating stuff that she wasn't using. So she gave me some of those scoop rockers and then some like wobble cushions and also some yoga mats. So my question for you is, if you use flexible seating stuff like that, how do you store that stuff? Let me take you back here and show you what I've got now. I just pulled some stuff that I have, but obviously I need a little bit bigger storage. So hang on, let me show you. So we're just working with what we have right now, but I've had this like container, I think it's a laundry hamper actually. I got it from IKEA, wow, like 3 or 4 years ago. And I put bath rugs in there, and that's one we have that works, and I love it. So these are the scoop rockers and the wobble cushions that the other teacher gave me, and they're working in this right now. But right now, I haven't inflated these yet. Like they need some love. And so when I do that, obviously they're not all going to fit in this. This is an old crate seat of mine. And then that orange tub is just something I had. I think I had clipboards in it maybe. So it's working for now, but I'm wondering if you guys, so let me know in the comments below if you know like something that would be better to house these things. I also have some yoga mats, like I think there's like 4 or 5 of them, so I need something similar to this for those. But this one is full, so there's no way they're going to fit in there. So today's more of the same. I think I told you yesterday that my projector broke. I got a notification that they got the work order that I put in, but obviously they haven't come to fix it yet. I mean, it's not even 8 o'clock, so they're probably not even in. So hopefully they'll fix that today. So we're still going to be watching our routine videos off of my computer, but that's okay. We're rolling with the punches. It's all good. So yeah, today should be, even though it's a long day, should be a good day. And I guess I'm going right after school to get my hair cut. So I may not be able to catch up with you after school, but I'll catch up with you tomorrow sometime. Okay guys, so I just wanted to really quickly show you what I was talking about with this scope and sequence and curriculum map that my friend Jessie made. And I'll make sure to link this below so you can grab it, because it's been an amazing, amazing resource. So basically she has this Google sheet where you can completely customize, which obviously I've put all of this in. When you purchase it from her, it'll be blank. But you can put all of this in and plan out your entire year, which has really, really been so amazing. So this is what I've been working on, is trying to get all this filled in and the like topics that we're going to work on through the year. She also has this curriculum map, which I started with this. So it has like what you want to teach throughout the year. So she has this whole thing, again, is completely editable. But you can like change all of the like overarching topics and stuff. Like I think she had form in there, but I changed it to theory, so you can customize it however you want. So I started here and just put all the things that I wanted them to learn. And then I moved over to this, which has all the, the grade level tabs, so you can like adjust it from there. So this has been such an amazing resource to use and to kind of get ready for the year. And I've shared this with my student teachers so that they can, kind of get an idea of how I plan things, and they were really excited to see it all spread out like that. So again, check down below for this link, and I will and make sure to grab it. So I'll make sure to put it down there for you. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. It's day 4 of the first week. So I wasn't able to catch up with you yesterday after school. I think I told you that I was going to get my hair cut. And so I went. It's kind of a ridiculous story. I went, it's like the next town over. It's like 20 minutes away. Not too long. And so I went, got my hair cut, told my husband, I was like, when I leave, I'll pick us up some dinner and bring it home. From the time I picked up dinner to the time I walked in my door was like an hour and 20 minutes because there were like, I think I counted there were 5 wrecks. If you don't use the app Waze, you should. I mean, I assume it's everywhere. It'll tell you like if there's heavy traffic or wrecks or something. And so I like was coming home on the interstate and then got off and went the back way because there was a wreck. Then there was a wreck there. So then I had to get back on the interstate. There was another wreck. Like, it was ridiculous. So by the time I got home, I was like, done for. You know, should have been like a very quick outing, and it turned into like an all-night thing. So hopefully I'll catch up with you this afternoon. But again, this is just kind of a normal day. So I'm not sure if you guys have seen these or not, but I wanted to show you. I got these in the Target dollar spot. They are little dry erase boards, 2 different sides. But what's really, really cool about these is they have 5 lines. So this is gonna be a really, really awesome resource for when we're doing like anything melody related or like teaching treble clef pitches, stuff like that. So I only bought 15 of them thinking, oh, I don't really need a whole class set, but now that I've gotten them in and I'm getting ready to unpackage them, I'm like, I need some more. So I think I'm probably gonna head to Target tonight and get some more of these and have a full class set because I feel like we're gonna use these a ton. So I'm going to get the plastic off of these and put them in these bins. Let me show you. These are the bins that I have. I have like regular dry erase boards in here. So I'm just gonna add these to this bin. So in case anybody wants to look these up, this is the number, this is the number that you need. This right here where it says DPCI, so if you want to screenshot this. Here, let me see if I can hold it a little more steady. Last I checked, these were not online because I was just going to order them when I saw somebody post it on Instagram. But I will check again, and if they are, I'll make sure to link them down below. But these are going to be awesome. So I have these bins are from Target, and I have clipboards, dry erase boards, and then there's extra crayons in that one because I have caddies on on our tables that have 1 crayon box in them, and these are like extras. So since we do flexible seating, lots of times the kids aren't sitting at a table, and so those are like, if you want to get a rug and go sit by the classroom door, then you can grab your own crayon box or whatever. But I just got these are the 13-inch, so they fit in like a 13-inch cube storage kind of thing, and I love them because they're big enough for all of my clipboards, all my dry erase boards, everything. In fact, I might get a couple more just because I'm sure I'll figure out something that needs to be put away in those. So I'm sure I was going to tell you, I'm sure you saw me during that little montage of me taking these apart, saw me get up for a second. So at our school, we have this, it's the playground for the big kids because we have 2. We have a 3-5 and a K2. Well, on the 3-5 playground, there's this big open field because we have a track that goes around it. Well, at the beginning of the year, always, I don't know what the season is or whatever, and I don't know if you have these where you live, but in East Tennessee, we have geese. And they're big, and if you don't know anything about geese, they're kind of mean. They like to kind of be a little sassy. So, on our big field that we have in the basketball court on this side of the building, like yesterday, there were probably 25 of them out there. So I just heard on the radio while I was filming that little montage there that my principal was out there chasing geese away. So he was out there running around the field trying to get them to fly away. So y'all know I had to go get up and see that. It's Friday! We made it through the first week of school. Well, I still have today, but I think I'm finally starting to get back in my routine. It's taken a while. But that's okay. I got some really good questions on my Instagram stories yesterday. I think I mentioned that to you guys. So maybe tonight or possibly after school, I'll sit down and answer those. There's like 4 or 5 of them. And kind of fill you in on how everything went this week. Right now, I have a couple things I need to get done before my first class comes in. So I'm gonna work on that, and then I'll catch up with you at that little Q&A, hopefully this afternoon. Okay. Hey guys, so I'm editing this video and I realized that I never actually filmed my Q&A. So we're gonna do that really quick and I'll finish editing this so I can get it up. So first question from Instagram. Any tips for me that's starting year 11 at a brand new school? I forgot what it's like to be new to the kids. That's a really good question. It's always hard coming into a new school where, you know, the kids have had, especially the older kids, have had a music teacher for a long time. I say, you know, be yourself, do what you do, but also, you know, blend it in with what they already know. Don't rock the boat too much to change things all at once at the beginning, but still make sure that you're doing your own thing. You know, you don't have to do everything just like the teacher did before or whatever. And if obviously you know that you're in year 11, you know, that's saying something. But yeah, just be yourself and get the relationships with those kids and just have fun, make music. Okay, next one. What kinds of activities did you do with the kids? Well, I kind of already answered that because we talked about what we did this week. It was actually a couple weeks ago because I'm editing this kind of late, but that's okay. Next one. How were the kids that were virtual all last year? Did they adjust okay? That's a great question. We did have a select few kids that were virtual the entire year last year. And they have had a time adjusting. It's not been terrible by any means, but it's definitely, I mean, think about it. Like if you were out of school for a year, it'd take you a little while to get used to it, you know? So now we're in week 4 now. So it's getting better for sure. We just started week 4. So you can definitely tell that they're like, oh yeah, this is how I'm supposed to act when I'm in school. But there's not been any like huge issues, but you can tell like that they were out of school for a year. What worked or didn't work this week? Since I'm editing this so late, it's hard for me to remember. Other than the major thing that didn't work was that my projector broke and we had to watch all the videos on my computer, but it is what it is. What worked was just getting to see the kids again and getting to see their faces. I've been wearing my mask just because that's what I feel comfortable doing. But most of our kids obviously aren't in masks. So it was really cool to just be able to see them. Last question. What's your favorite movement games or activities for older elementary? So I don't know if this is really a game, but we do a lot of relay races in my classroom. Like I have a meter relay race that my kids love to do. And it's more like, it's not, because, you know, sometimes older kids, it's hard to get them singing and stuff like that. And so they really, really love doing those relay races for like rhythms. This one, the one I was just mentioning, was for meter, just instrument families, stuff like that. It gets them up and moving and doing things, but they're still working on whatever concept it is. So guys, thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you love it. Like I said, we're in week 4 now, and this is, you know, the first week of school that you're seeing, but I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe. I've got some more videos coming soon and you don't want to miss out on those. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.